The phrase America First means primarily American self-interest. Okay, that's one version. But American primacy has been the dominant foreign policy since the end of the Soviet Union, meaning the belief by the American leadership that the U.S. dominates the world and sets the rules of the game. Of course, this is a delusional idea. China is very big, very powerful, doesn't want to have the United States set the rules, wants a multilateral system in which the rules are set cooperatively and in mutual respect. For a long time, the United States thought, well, China's a subsidiary to us. China will be helpful in our confrontation with the Soviet Union or with Russia, but it's not a competitor. And then it suddenly dawned on the United States leaders sometime around 2010, whoa, look at China's success, look at its scale, look at its technological innovations, look at its industrial power. And the United States quickly swung from a kind of complacence to a kind of panic about China. And the panic was, we're number one, but China's a threat to our primacy. And so immediately, roughly around 2014, America swung to a kind of quote-unquote containment strategy. We have to limit China's rise. We have to prevent China from threatening American primacy. I would say this was also wrong-headed and delusional. China's rise is not a threat to the United States. And at least as an economist, think about it, there's no ranking 1, 2, 3. The question is human well-being and advancement of China, advancement of the United States. And China's rise, in my view, is not in any way a threat to the United States because we're not in a zero-sum game. Well, that's not the way the American strategists have thought about it. And for the last 10 years, they've been trying to think about ways to limit China's growth. What they came up with already starting a decade ago was to try to create alternative trading systems in which China would be excluded, to put on barriers to trade with China, to add in tariffs against China, to put on bans of exports of technology that would hinder China. This is a playbook that was actually spelled out about 10 years ago. It's a very regrettable playbook. It's a very naive playbook. The United States cannot, quote, contain China. It's not doing so. It's not succeeding.